Heading to Tokyo.
Heading to Tokyo, leaving Kyoto on a mission to platform 9 3/4.
So many people, hey?
Too many people.
Too many?
Yeah, it's just going to be like...
We're going to go through, are we?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go through to end to some other street that I can't remember the name of.
And then maybe one day we'll go to a cat cafe.
Maybe. Are you allowed to pick them up and cuddle them? Because no one seems to be picking them up and cuddling them, and that's what I want to do. I just want to pat them. Tokyo is a damn cool city. It's clean, tourist-friendly, quirky, fast-paced, and there's lots to see and do. We only had 2 full days to explore, so we really only got to hit the major tourist hotspots. On our first day, we took the free elevator up to the 40th floor of the government building to look out over the city and set a walking tour game plan. We strolled through Yoyogi Park, home to Meiji Shrine, wandered down Takashita Street, mingled with the masses at Shibuya Crossing, and perfected the art of living frugally off surprisingly nutritious 7-Eleven food. Tokyo is an expensive city, so we had to cut costs somehow, plus we'd already had our fair share of culinary delights in Kyoto. We also shared an Airbnb with our friends to save on accommodation, which is also pretty expensive, and scored a super central spot in Shinjuku, which allowed us to walk almost everywhere. It is customary in Japan to cleanse or purify yourself before entering sacred grounds. The name given to this is chozu. A large basin with special wooden dippers called a chozu-ya is usually located at the entrance of shrines and temples. Okay, this is confusing. First, take the dipper in your right hand and wash your left hand. Change the dipper to your left hand and wash your right hand. Change the dipper again into your right hand and rinse your mouth with your left hand. Wash the handle of the dipper. You are now purified. And now we can enter the temple. We are cleansed. So we have read through all of the little plaques at the different temples and shrines that we've been to, that as you walk through the gates of the temple, you're meant to walk on either side, so the left or the right. You're not meant to walk through the middle because that's the path for the gods. We also bow, I think, before we go in.
Yep, before you enter through the gates. This is a nice one.
Yeah. They're beautiful. They're all beautiful.
Wouldn't know this, but this is in smack bang in the middle of Tokyo. They donated 100,000 trees from all over Japan and from overseas, and they worked voluntarily to create this forest. Thus, thanks to the sincere heart of the people, this shrine was established on November 1st, 1920. So it's not an old one, but it's still pretty beautiful, and they all are. They're all very spiritual in a way, and very well done. What's this place?
We are at Shibuya Crossing.
How many? There's so many people here, eh?
Millions and millions. No, there's lots and lots of people. Not as hectic as I thought it would be.
What's this guy doing? What do they got?
I don't know. What do they got? Is it a race?
People are going to get run down, eh? So today is our last full day in Tokyo, and look at it. It's like clear skies, the sun is out, and look, I'm in shorts and thongs. Haven't been in shorts and thongs since we left Bali, and it feels so good just to have those legs out. Look at these.
It's nice to have the feet out.
Little chicken legs.
It is nice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, and it's almost like t-shirt weather as well. I'd crank around in a t-shirt, would you?
Yeah, I reckon it's possible.
I'm actually sweating in this jumper now. But we're just going to cruise to a park and just hang out in the park today.
So this afternoon we are at Shinjuku Goyen National Garden. So it's one of the first parks in Tokyo where you can catch the cherry blossoms. So this is one of the first parks that's in bloom, and it's super spectacular. And not even all the trees are in full bloom yet, but it's like already amazing. I can't even imagine what it would be like when it's like
all over Japan.
All over, yeah, it'd be stunning. And because we miss it in Kyoto and we're a little upset about that, but we were told that we'd get to Tokyo and we'd be able to see it. And here it is.
On our second day, Dylan and I walked the city streets and took advantage of the sunshine and warmer weather. We even got our toes out. Pure bliss after months of cold weather shoes. And naturally, we retreated to Shinjuku Goen National Garden and got our fix of green space after a week of concrete jungles. The cherry blossom season was upon us and the park was coming to life, a sea of pink and white. I had often thought it interesting people travelled from near and far to witness the bloom of these trees. But after seeing it firsthand, I get it, I really do. It's a true example of nature as a work of art.
So, I thought I would chat to our people, our viewers, about what's in store for this year's sailing season. Because last year we started sailing in September. And that's pretty much the end of the sailing season for that area. So Indonesia, Darwin, the whole Australia pretty much. So this year we're starting early, so we'll have more time, a whole lot more time to at all those anchorages that we really enjoy. And what does that mean for you guys? Well, better content and better footage this year, I think.
Definitely.
We're trying
to spend longer in certain places, and we really get to enjoy the full length of the sailing season and enjoy better weather, calmer seas.
Yeah, we've got time to
explore,
to decide when we actually want to go. We don't have to rush things. And also this year we want to try, when we get back to Bali, we're going to try and get a SUP so that we can explore those little reef patches that we always see, and not just on top of the water, but we want to get down under the water with this new GoPro, and we want to try and live off the land a bit better this year. We're trying to get up to Thailand. We've got plenty of time to do it, but we do need to haul out and anti-foul the boat. So yeah, there'll be a whole lot more stuff going on, because we're going to buy a few things that keep us busy in those anchorages, and hopefully we can make some videos of underneath the surface and underneath the water, and make the videos a bit more interesting. Now that we're a lot better. Now that we're a lot better at editing the videos, or Lauren's gotten really good at editing these videos for you guys. So yeah, we're both on board now, and we're both keen to make this YouTube channel into something, aren't we? This is the end of our Japan trip. We've just come from Tokyo through their train station with all this crap, all this gear that we've got to try and organise once we get to Bali. Someone's going to have to look after it for us. because we can't put all that on the boat, you know. Look at that big thing. Where are we going to put that on the boat? So we're going to have to try and get someone to look after it.
But yeah, that's all right. We'll figure it out.
And Loz is a bit crook at the moment.
I'm a bit sick.
Yeah. Yesterday when we were walking back, she just suddenly
had this wave of sickness rush over me. I can feel my muscles are all achy and I'm just like, blah.
So she's going to sleep well on the plane, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep so well.
We'll go check in and let's go. That's Japan done. 3 months. We didn't have a return flight from when we check into Indonesia, so we're trying to get a visa on arrival. So we had to like show them our boat documents. They just couldn't understand how we're going to be leaving Indonesia, and that's by boat. So yeah. So it was a bit of a pickle. They weren't going to allow us in onto our flight, but we had to sign something saying that it was no fault of theirs if we're not allowed into Indonesia from Manila. So we got a connecting flight from Tokyo to Manila to Denpasar, and yeah, so that's what's going on. But hopefully we don't get pulled up in Manila, and we can just cruise straight through to Denpasar and then get that visa on arrival, and then we're good for 2 months, which then we might, depends on how long we're in Indonesia, we might have to fly out and back in and do that again. It's our anniversary, our first year wedding anniversary, and we splurged a little bit.
Splurged a little bit.
Look at this. We come and have a look. Cool out here, just for us.
There's a better way of doing it, but I thought it was a fun way. And then, damn, son.
2 nights here, and it's amazing.
Oh, it's expensive. Usually we're like, the last few nights we've been staying at a place that's $20 a night. So, yeah, we never ever splurge on accommodation because we don't need to, because we just usually sleep there and then go on adventure. But we've been to Chengdu so many times and we don't really need to do any more adventuring. So we're pretty much just chilling out. Maybe we'll order room service.
One of the things that this villa does for you is serves you floating breakfast in the pool. There's the breakfast. Floating. Join us next week as we head back to the boat again and are met with some gross surprises. 3 months worth of bird poo and mould in strange places. It's all a bit overwhelming, so we pop across to Gili Air in our trusty tender Little Luna to clear our heads. These videos are funded by viewers like you. Want to know more about us? Gain exclusive early access to weekly episodes, score some Blue Moon merch, win the chance to come aboard and support our production? Then check us out on Patreon.
And if you're ever wondering where we might be in real time, you can keep up to date on Facebook and Instagram. In addition to the subscribe button, click the bell to the right and you'll be notified of each new weekly episode.
Thanks for watching, Blue Moonies!
Come on.
What's going on?
Just at our own little private bar.
Yeah.